Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday night's live stream. How are you all doing? Hi, Stein. Hi, Rowan. Hi, Dan. Hi, Kate. And Sean and Tim. How are you all doing? Hope you've had a good week. Let's go take this out of here. Get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of the music in a sec. Okay, yeah, I'm having a look at the chat now. I can see. Did you watch the Twitch of Kate? I managed to pop in. So there are people on a Sunday at 12 who on Twitch who live solve a couple of crosswords from mycrossword.co.uk, and they picked our cryptic mystic live stream crossword to do today, which I only published last night actually. Um, they seem to have fun. I think it went down quite well. It's definitely worth watching. I'll see if I can find a. I'll get. I think I have a link to it. Won't be. Bear with me a sec. I might have a link to their Twitch. I'll put that in the. I'll put that in the chat. Yeah, I do. 1 second. Copy link. Let's put that in the chat as well. Well, I'm trying to anyway. There we go. So look, Cryptic Sunday they're called. Two lovely people. I think Rachel and Mark are called. Um, and I think it's every Sunday at 12 midday UK time. Hi Olaf. Hi Dan. How you doing? So yeah. So one thing or another this week. Hi Simon. Um, I haven't been very active this week because I had to go back to Ireland for a funeral, unfortunately. But we're back now, which is why I ended up. Hi Nate, which is why I ended up. There are 8 clues this week. Oh no, how many clues do we have? Oh Stein, I think we have 17, 16 or 17. Um, but yeah, that's why I ended up publishing the only published the crossword last night basically because I hadn't put all the annotated solutions in there, and I've also credited each one of you whose clue it is in the crossword as well. So so look at us. We now have a published crossword on mycrossword.co.uk, and if I go to that page, actually, where's my crossword page? We have something like 15 likes or something. I think. Can we just go to that crossword? Let's have a look here. So here's our crossword now. It's number 2475. I need to go it this way. Let's go at it this way. Here it is. Yeah, look at that. We've got 15 likes. Can you believe it? And some comments as well. Obviously, I see Tim obviously, and Dan and Anthony have commented, but also Postmarks commented as well, very kindly. Um, and Piewacket. So 15 likes is pretty good. I think it's gone down reasonably well. So hopefully that will continue to grow. And then they'll all eagerly wait for 26 weeks for our next crossword, which is going to be we'll keep them waiting anyway, won't we? They'll definitely know what patience is. You like the cover image, Kate? Oh, I'm glad. I had to choose what you can. I think you can only choose what's on there, but yeah, what a fun thing. And then I discovered. And Postmark emailed me this morning to say, "Oh, you're going to be the crossword's going to be featured in the Twitch of Cryptic Sunday. So why don't you watch?" So that was at 12. I joined at about 1, and they were just starting to do our crossword. So it's definitely worth a watch. They have great fun with it. And some of our Sunday night clues went down very well as well. So yeah, so it's great to get that feedback. Actually, definitely seems that people seem to like the work that you've all done. So well done, everyone. And now it's time for the difficult second album, isn't it? We're going to be starting off the new crossword this week with our word individual, which was a pretty tricky clue for, wasn't it? Hello, Bargav. Nice to see you there. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, so we're going to be kicking off that tonight. So we have obviously, if anyone here is new to the stream, what we'll do is we'll go through the clues that have been sent this week. I think there's 17 have been sent, and then we'll do our little quick fire, make a mini cryptic really quickly on crosshair.org, and then we'll reveal the winners of the winner of the clue of the week. Then we'll pick next week's clue of the week, and then we're off and running again. But yeah, but it was great. It's amazing how this thing can just snowball like that, and I can't believe we actually completed the crossword. But yeah, well done. So, where shall I go next? I need to go to the clue thing. This is the part I'm always a bit nervous about, because this is usually where I discover that I haven't that I've missed someone out on the clue of the week. So if you're watching, please do get an idea. See if you can get an idea of your your clue is there. The URL for the finished crossword. Give me a second. I think it is. Let me just see if I copied it earlier. I think I tried to anyway. Here it is. This is the finished crossword. Put it in it. I can't spell now. I'm trying to do this. There you go, Stein. That's the finished crossword there. Oh no, it didn't. Oh yeah, it is. Hopefully that link works. So we've got lots of links here. I'm going to pin the voting link as usual. So let me go to the voting page now, and I'll open the voting there so you can all see all your fantastic clues this week. So like you see, there are 17 all in all. I've just noticed a spelling mistake in one, so I'm just gonna stop a second and go back to that one particular clue that I just saw. I'm missing a letter off the end of it. 1 second. There we go. Start in direction. Okay. So now, if we go back to that page, here we go. They should all be there. There's 17 there. All very different, and it was a tricky word, wasn't it? Quite a tricky word to clue for. But we'll go through them all here and see which one comes out on top this week. I'm just going to hide the results now, so you can't. When you vote, you just vote. And then I wanted to run something by. Maybe I'll do it at the when we get to the blitz. Or maybe we'll think about it when we pick the clue of the week. Because I've been thinking about adding a little extra thing. I wonder if we should say what type of clue we want to be cluing as well. But we'll have a chat about that later, maybe. So Simon's saying, Martin, can you create a post on the post section on here with the links in? Yeah, I think I did. I think I have done a post earlier today with a link to the Twitch feed, and I also think I did a post with a link to our crossword as well. I'm fairly sure I did that, Simon. Maybe I didn't. It's been quite busy this last day or two with various bits and pieces, so I think I did post about our crossword. Yeah, I did that. Did I not put a link in it? Yeah, there's a link on there as well. There's a link in the post. I posted yesterday, I think, with our crossword on there, and then this morning I just posted quickly that they were going to be streaming everything on Twitch today. So hopefully you should have them. Just if you check my page in the posts, hopefully you'll see everything. Hello, James. Hello, indeed. How are you doing? Right, we've got plenty here now. So shall we get on with it? Because we've got quite a lot to get through again. So let's try and really get through it quickly, will we? So right, let me go. So the voting is now open, right? You can all check that link is working, and you can see everything. should be working. And I'll go to our little clue page now. Okay. I'll just wait a second until I get some sort of confirmation in the chat that you can see the voting page. I've definitely made it live, so I'm hoping you can. Are we good? Are we all good? I'm not seeing any. Oh yeah, good. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for that. Right, so let's get on with it, will we? Let's kick us off. New puzzle, the live stream puzzle number 2. Here we go, and let's see what we're going to end up with tonight as a clue of the week. So here we go. First clue up. I've forgotten what order these are in. Orson. We've got Orson's clue. We have Cindy's outside going 1 against 1 with binary character. That's an interesting clue, isn't it? It's quite a tricky clue to clue for, I think, this word. But I think Orson's done a pretty good job there. What have we got here? So we have Cindy's outside going. So that's the outside of Cindy. We're getting rid of the C and the Y. That leaves us with the IND. Then we have 1 against 1. So that's I. 1 is I. Against V for versus. And another 1. So IVI. So IND, IVI. With binary. Binary is dual. And character is a definition. So we're going with character as a definition. That's a pretty good start, isn't it? Very nice clue from Orson there. It was such a tricky. I think anyway it was quite a difficult word. Oh, I've gone early. Let's go back a sec. I think it was a fairly tricky word to try and clue for. I think. Right, next clue then. Let's go. We have Ashley from Swansea, who's a first timer. Hello, Ashley, if you're watching, and if not, then maybe you're watching on catch up. Here we go. Ashley's gone for person, sounds like you and I, livid, confused. There we go. So we got a combination here of a homophone and an anagram clue, which I love. So person is the definition here. Sounds like you is the letter U. And I, livid, all mixed up in an anagram, where confused comes in. And brilliant debut clue there, Ashley. I think that does the job very, very nicely. I'm sure you'll get a lot of love in the chat for that one as well. But that was that's a great effort as a first time here in the live stream. So yes, we're happy with that one, aren't we? Let me just go back to that page. Great stuff. Very nice. Yes, Nate and Kate agree as well. Good. Oh, I'd love to know how much of a delay there is between me saying something and you actually hearing it. I reckon it's about 15 seconds. But anyway, let's move on. Who will we go? Who's coming next? I have no idea. Bargav. Hello, Bargav. You're back in the chat as well, which is great to see. Having sent us a ton of clues to solve, and you defeated us all in the old our clue clinic there. But Bargav's gone for this clue. He's gone for Land of Sadus, captured short video on posh and long person. That's an interesting surface there, isn't it? And I like this surface. Is you need a little bit of general knowledge here of India. So India is the land of Sadhu. So Bargav's managed to get India into the individual clue, which I think is quite cool. So the land of Sadhus is coded as India, and that's captured short video. So we're literally going for VID. we're shortening the video, aren't we? So we have India, and it's containing VID, and also that's on U for posh. Posh is very often coded as U, isn't it? I think it's short for upper class or whatever. And then we have long as well. So the A is coming from the India, so then the L for long, and person is the definition. That's very nice. I'm completely ignorant as to who Sadis is, so it'd be good to know. Bargav, let us know in the chat, will you, if you're still here, or you might have gone to bed by now. But that's another lovely clue. We're 3 clues in. I say this every week, 3 clues in, and we've already got 3 potential clues of the week. It's brilliant. Really, really good. Hey, they were quite impressed on the old Twitch stream today that we haven't, like, we're not working off a pre-filled grid, that we were literally doing it week by week. They were quite impressed by that. So let's see if we can keep it up for this particular puzzle. Great stuff. Well done, Bargav. Good to have you back. Let's see who's next here. Oh, they're yogis, are they? Ah, Tim, okay. So sadhus, is it pronounced sadhus then maybe, rather than, it's a plural, is it? Cool. Who have we got next? Simon. Here comes Simon. One knight shared a sword fight, reportedly, with a singular person. This is nice, isn't it? We got one knight, which is I and N, shared, divvied, and a sword fight is a duel, isn't it? So a shared is divvy, isn't it? And then we have duel. So we have IN divvy duel. Reportedly, obviously, is a homophone here. So we're a sword fight being a duel, and then we're going for the DUAL with a singular person, individual. Very nice, Simon. That's a nice construction you've come up with there. I think, anyway. Hopefully I've parsed it correctly. I've remembered how you did it. I think I have. Yeah, shared is divvy. Sword fight we hear is a duel. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad I got that right. Very, very nice. You weren't happy with this bag? It's pretty cool, Simon. Even if it is spelt that way, Stein, maybe that reportedly could work for both. It's part of the homophone. We could have divvy duel. Do you know what I mean? Cool. Right, next up then. Oh, it's divvy or divvy. There we go. You can be either, according to Chambers, which is the Bible of all crossword setters, as we know. Right, next up. Guinevere, our friend from South Wales. We got Wales has been represented big time tonight. 2 Welsh in the clue challenge so far. So we have discovered topless angry university associate downgrading learner peculiar. I love that definition, peculiar. Very nice, Guinevere. Discover topless. So discover topless, what's that? That's find, isn't it? Without the initial letter. Topless meaning remove the initial letter. So we got the IND there. Then angry, which is livid, which is also topless, I believe. Then we have UA, L. Is that right? I think it is. So IND, IVID, UAL. What's the downgrading part of that now? Now that I'm looking at it now, I'm starting to double guess myself, but I think that's a pretty cool clue. Um, University Associate Downgrading Learner. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? I think I've got that right. What do we think? The L has been lowered from livid. Okay, Nate, thank you for that. You saved my bacon there. Um, yes, yes, okay. So downgrading learner means taking it away. I got you. Very nice. And then um, peculiar is a definition. A cool definition, actually, isn't it? Peculiar. Very neat. Good effort there, Guinevere. Oh, hello, Guinevere. Move the L from livid. Yes, okay. Got it. I was thinking topless maybe was working doubly there. Maybe you taking it off find and livid. Moving the L down to the end. I see. Got you now. So we're like, that's downgrading. Yeah, okay. I've seen that before now. When you see people talking about promoting letters or words, you're sort of shuffling them along the word, aren't you? That's very clever. I like that a lot now that I've understand it a bit better. Very nice, Guinevere. Very good indeed. Right. Let's move on then. We've got lots to get through here, so let's crack on. Great clue, Guinevere. Next one up, Wax On. Now, Wax On's come in with a very interesting clue. This one, Horrible Din 1621. Horrible Din 1621. This is a proper head scratcher. This one, and the disguise is very, it's amazing actually. So starts off straightforward enough. I think Horrible Din means an anagram of din. So we got in the IND. Now we're left with 1621. So 1 is an I, isn't it? 6 is VI. 2 is dual. And there's the definition there. 1 is the definition. How interesting is that? That's so cool. I think that's very, very clever. Very, very nice. And Underground Man likes it as well. Was trying something like that to do with darts, double one. Oh yeah. Oh, that would have been good, double one. That would have been quite a nice one, David. Cool. It's a very good clue, yeah, because so well disguised. Like how you do you think you could get an individual out of that set of words and numbers is amazing. Brilliant effort there, Dan. That's very, very has to be up there tonight, I reckon that one. Brilliant. It is a touch of lumbago all over again. It is indeed. It is indeed, Tim. Right. Next up, Dan. Another Dan has come in with Livia undid reshuffle, becoming single. Here we have very nice clue from Dan here. And we have an anagram, obviously, with reshuffle. Anagram of Livia undid, becoming single. Single the definition. Very nice indeed. Very succinct, efficient clue, that one, I think. Very nice, Dan. Livia undid. That's a nice anagram of individual, isn't it? I think that is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's that. I forgot to mention that, Dan, as well. Yeah, 1621 adds up to 10. The same number of letters in the answer. That is that's another. That's like a cherry on top of the cherry on top of the icing, isn't it? Yeah, the Dans are killing it, aren't they? Very good clue there from Dan DS292. Right, let's go. Next clue. Who's next? Let's see. Um, oh, it's me. I've come up with a clue. I hope God, I hope it's right because I did it today earlier, and I'm not even sure. In Lund, which I think pretty sure is in Sweden, nameless diva I ravaged is one of a kind. So what am I doing here? It's basically an anagram clue, isn't it? With a deletion of an N. So we're making an anagram of in Lund, diva, and I. And then the nameless means take an N out of Lund. Olaf lives in Lund. My God, do you know this? Do you know this nameless diva, Olaf? You know what? This surface, I've actually downgraded the surface because I was a bit worried. Initially, what I had for the anagram indicator here was screwed, which I think might be more like, you know, I think this is one step down from that. But I had in Loon nameless diva I screwed as one of a kind, but I didn't like how it sounded, so I went for ravaged instead. Um, but yeah, do you happen to know this person then, Olaf? You think? Um, yeah, we all know the name. Yeah, we don't even have to say their name, do we, Olaf? We all know who we're talking about. Yeah, very good. Well, that's brilliant that you're from Lund and I managed to get Lund into a clue. I love that. Sunday night, yeah, I went for it, Waxel, but I pulled back a little bit. I didn't go for all the way because there's quite a few other anagram clues, anagram indicators you could have gone with there actually. Um, so there we go. Nice. Screwed would be more in keeping with Sunday. I know, Simon. Yeah, I know, but I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't have the balls to do it in the end. Um, so here's the next clue. We got Stein's clue now. Stein's gone for unique person in partially divided twisted Hawaiian leaf. This is a very what a interesting surface that is. Um, unique person obviously is the definition here. So we got partially divided. That's we got in is being used straight into the clue. There's like a charade here. Then partially divided, we're just taking part of that word. We're taking the divid part, the divid, and then a twisted Hawaiian leaf. Does anyone know what the Hawaiian leaf is? It's a lua, L-U-A. So we're twisting that. So he's reversing that and giving us U-A-L. Oh, sorry, L-A-U, sorry. Or is he twisting it or is he anagramming it? Let me think. You tell us, Stein. I don't know why I read it as Lua when you sent it to me, but maybe it's purely an anagram, is it? Lau, yeah, allow turned around, yeah, reversed is ual. Yeah, I think did you say it was a an L lau is the word? Yeah. Hello, Russ. How are you doing? You're very welcome. Yeah, very neat. Nice Hawaiian. I've learned something there, Olaf. Oh, is it a Lao? Oh, there we are. Well, twisted could mean an anagram, so we could make it an anagram of Lao. Still works, I think. Russ, you're very, very welcome to the chat. Make yourself at home. I'm sure someone will give you a cup of tea or something. But yeah, brilliant clue, Stein. Uh, the clues are coming thick and fast now, and they're all great. Um, if you if you've been have you been here before, Russ? I can't remember now your name, But at the top of the chat, if anyone who's watching and is new to this, the top of the chat has got a link, and that link will take you to the list of all the clues where you can vote for your top three. So you basically, the first clue you vote for will be your number one choice, second is your number two choice, and third is your third choice. And then that page then works out, on aggregate who is the clue of the week. So there you are. Right. Oh yeah, no anagrams of synonym. I know what you mean. We'll let you off, Stein. We'll let you off. Right. Next one. Tim. Here we have Tim. We have set apart in endless split. Union leader accepts labor primaries. I like what you're doing there with the old. The context is very neat. You've gone all in there, haven't you, on the old politics, Tim? I think it's a cool clue indeed. Primaries is a nice way of getting initial letters in there as well, isn't it? The union leader accepts labor. We have the UAL. So set apart in, we have our N. And then endless split, again, is divide without the E. So individ, and now we need a UAL. Union leaders U, and then AL primaries, the initial letters of accepts and labor. Very, very nicely done. Very good. Oh, Simon, you're the ultimate host here. Wash and dry the cover when you're done and put it back in the cover. Yeah, that's good. Very nice surface, Tim. Very nice indeed. Like I say it every week, don't I? But these clues are brilliant. I think they're any one of them is worthy of winning tonight. So you should all be very proud. Good. Right, that's Tim. Next up, Olaf, our man from Lund. We've got two Roman gods playing twisted character. Another use of twisted here. That's a cool, very nice surface, isn't it? Now, what is happening there? So Olaf tells me that this is a reverse charade. So we've got two is dual. Roman gods are divi, which is gods in Latin, D-I-V-I. Playing equals in. And twisted, then we read that backwards, not the actual letters, but the words. Character is, of course, the definition. So we were individual. You can see what is done there. So playing is in, gods, divi, Roman gods, divi, and dual is two is dual. So we're literally reading the words backwards and replacing the synonyms in there. Very neat. That's lovely, Olaf. I wonder if the Nameless Diva may even give you a vote for that one, if they're watching. Very nice. Okay, we're learning so much, aren't we, tonight? I think this is great. Cool. Right, we're flying through it here. How many more have we got? We've still got loads to do yet. And do you want to put a bet on whether the AI, the the prospective AIs have done anywhere close to a decent clue this week? What do you reckon? Here we go. Next clue then. Thank you, Olaf, for that. Next clue we got. David, Underground Man has come in for a single man. Double definition. Very nice double definition there. Might be the shortest clue we've had yet. thinking the whole time we've been doing this. So we got the question mark here, obviously signifying the definition by example as well. Um, but very neat. No one's taking a bet on the AI tonight. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? How it does. Well, a lovely double definition. Dave, we don't get many double definitions on the clue of the week, do we? I don't think anyway. So well done for getting one in there. A very nice one it is as well. Something nice about like very few words in a clue, isn't it? Nice. You're not too tame. You told me your own clue there. You've been very critical there, David. I think it's great. Right. Let's move on. Let's see what's next. Rodney, our friend from Connecticut, has come in with livid. I left India and you crying. Sadly returned solo. That's nice, isn't it? We got homophones and all sorts in here and reversals. So livid. I left India and you. We're taking an eye out of there somewhere, aren't we? We only need two eyes. Yeah, but I left means remove an eye, doesn't it? And then we have the you from the you crying is a homophone for you, isn't it? And then that's all anagrammed and then returned solo. Very nice. Solo being the definition. I think that's a lovely clue, Rodney. India features again in the clue. There's a whole like it's almost a whole movie script there in that one. The whole you love to know what happened there before that surface was written. Oh, nice, Olaf. I like that. Soul Man would have been cool, wouldn't it? What's Dan saying? Speaking of brief clues, I heard that someone who was composing his own drinks themed crossword, and the clue was just K. 8. The answer was cocktail. Oh, the tail of cock. Very nice. That's very clever, isn't it? He's a clever bleeding guy, isn't he? Dave Gorman. Very nice indeed. Good. Rodney, that was a great clue. Thank you for sending that in. I'm sure it'll do well tonight as well. Right, next up. Sean Lightbrown has come in with You're on Your Own. So he's got double definition feel about this as well as in you as an individual and on your own as an individual. I think that's how Sean explained it to me. Is that right, Sean? You've gone down let me just double check that that's what you told me because yeah, you and on your own are being used as synonyms for individual, so the whole clue also means individual. So it's like a double definition and double definition and almost analytic thing as well. Cool. Very good. Just been checking on the voting. It's very neat. It's very tight there. I can just imagine what route you would have gone down for that word, Dan. Maybe we can somehow crowbar that word into our new crossword somewhere. Very nice. Well done, Sean. That's a great clue. Very good. Okay. Still got a few left yet, I think. So who we got next? Kate. Here we go with Kate. Top 11 all out with 6 by 2 for, oh, that should say 1. I have made it 1 in the vote, so I got it right there, but for some reason I just missed off the E there, Kate. Apologies for that. But top 11 is a lovely clue. It's got sort of Dan Wax-On's sort of vibes about it as well, isn't it? So we got top 11. Kate's gone for this will mean India. And then with 6, VI by 2, which is dual. We're getting rid of we're deleting something there as well, aren't we? In this clue. I think it's great. I think it definitely has a similar feel to it than Dan's clue had as well. All out means drop the A, yeah. Drop the A from India. So we got Indie. Then 6 is VI. By 2 is dual for 1. 1 being the definition. Very, very nice. I think anyone who understands cricket will know India is a top 11 as well. Yeah, it is making the voting tough, Dan. I'm just reading your comment now. Yeah, it's a good starter for the new puzzle, isn't it? Very neat. Nice bit of cricket there, Kate. Love it. With 6 by 2 for 1. Obviously, there should be an E on there, so excuse my silliness and dropping it off. Great. Next clue then. I think we have still some more. Yeah, we have Rowan's clue here now. Popular high-res compact disc receives alternating currents. Doesn't shock non-American person. How about that? We got electricity going through a compact disc. Now the high-res compact disc is a DVD, and popular is in. So we get IN DVD, but it receives alternating current. So every other letter is getting an I between the DVD. So DIVID. That's clever, isn't it? I like that. Receives alternating currents is very clever. There. And then doesn't shock non-American person. Now, what does that bit mean? That bit means, what are we doing there? We are, usual is doesn't shock. So the word for doesn't shock is usual. And we're making it non-American. So we're taking the US out of usual. And that leaves us with the UAL. So we stick that on the end. And we get individual. Isn't that cool? I think that's brilliant. I love the alternating currents. Exactly, David. Yes. Usual without US. I really like that. It receives alternating current. So I think that's really cool. I being a current, obviously. Very, very, very nice. Right. I think we've still got a couple more, I think. Next up, we have Nate. Nate has come in with 1 in endless dispute with twin. I like that. We got our endless dispute. We've seen sort of endless divides, endless disputes. Very nice. So individ, or indivi even, endless dispute with twin, dual. I think that's a very nice clue, Nate. Class stuff. We've got the clues are brilliant tonight. They really are. So we go in, divide minus the E, and then dual. And very few words. Yeah, it probably is high res with an S, but we can let him off with a Z, can't we? Very nice, neat. 6 words, and you got the whole thing in there. That's brilliant. I think that's excellent, and I think that might be the last one. Oh, what's happened? Something went a bit weird there. I've lost my page. Let's just go back here. See. Oh, hopefully it's come up again now. Yes, it has. Okay. That is the last of the clues, I believe. So well done, everyone. Give yourselves a big round of applause, because that was there were 17 fantastic clues there. Absolutely amazing. Perfect. Who is going to win clue of the week, eh? So get voting, yeah. We have a bit of time yet, obviously, but definitely get the voting in there and see how we get on. But will we see how the AI is done now? Let's have a look and see if AI has done anything worth talking about. Cool. Here we go. Here comes Copilot. One by one, taking charge. What do you think's happening there? Got the definition, obviously, of one. Let's see what it thinks. It's gone, this clue plays on the idea of being unique, one by one, and the concept of being independent or in control, taking charge. What do you reckon? Again, close but no cigar, isn't it? A case for that AI. Yeah, if AI comes up with a proper clue, Simon, I'll definitely put it. I'll always put it in the vote. And you never know. But yeah, Copilot is getting worse, David. Absolutely, it's terrible, that one. Let's see what ChatGPT made of it. So ChatGPT has come up with one unique diva I lured in. So almost again, too many I's and an extra E. What can we say about that, eh? It's gone for the definition. Obviously, is one. Anagram indicator lured in. Anagram of diva I lured is individual. How can it possibly do that? I mean, it's absolutely thick, isn't it? It's ridiculous. So less said about ChatGPT, the better, I reckon. Another terrible clue. Yeah, it did go down. It was thinking about me. It's same theme as me with the diva. You don't know? Is it not the same diva, Olaf? um, Here we go. Next one. DeepSeek. Come on, DeepSeek. One diva. DeepSeek's gone diva world as well. Oddly split up, showing independence. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Don't think this is doing anything for us. So it's giving us a massive explanation. Oh, here we go. Definition: independence. Yeah. Wordplay: one diva oddly split up. One I Roman numeral. Diva oddly. Take all that as a diva. DV. Yeah. Split up: an anagram indicator. Arrange IDV and the rest of the letters. IDA from diva. IDA. Combine to form individual. 10 letters. There you go. Confidently rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely terrible. I know it couldn't be that hard to check an anagram, would it? Just shows you it doesn't actually think. AI can't really think for itself like that. But yeah, absolutely rubbish from the AI this week, and absolutely brilliant from the humans in the room. So well done, everyone. Nice one. Okay, so that's all the clues done. Get your votes in. Yeah, it's not really helping, is it, Stein? It's not really helping us at all. Right, now we're at the part of the show or the stream where we do our little quick fire blitzing. Hi, Guinevere. No worries. I'm glad you're still here listening along. Distinctive UK newspaper full of pictures around 500, not the sun. That's cool. That's very nice. Oh, you need a homophone indicator, do you, Guinevere? Should be a sounds like, and they're okay. I like the surface though. It's quite cool. Right, here we are now in our second part of the stream, our quickfire blitz round. Hey, I had an idea. I wanted to see what you think of this, and you can shoot me down if you want. It might just make it impossible, but I thought it might be fun. But I'll bow to you if you think it's a ridiculous idea, right? Um, so what I normally do is obviously I've already pre-made this grid. It's again a usual one at crosshair.org with 8 7 letter clues to clue. But I wondered if it would be because I think might have been Guinevere last week mentioned if we could. Is there a way of maybe dictating what type of clue we should be trying to do, which I thought might be interesting. Um, so I came up with this little idea. Now, again, tell me if this is nonsense, yeah? But I've come up with this little thing here. Let me just find it now. Where is it? Let me just do that 1 second. Here, I have, look, can you see that? I have a little wheel that we can spin. I thought maybe, what if we come up with a clue word and then I spun the wheel to determine if we need to use at least in the clue one of these types of wordplay. So it doesn't have to be the whole clue, obviously, but maybe part of the clue should include a bit of this wordplay. And I've made the wheel so that there's quite a lot of anagram going on there, and only one spooner, for example, and maybe one cryptic definition, a couple of double definitions. So I've tried to weight it towards more common wordplay. Do you think is that worth having a go or not? It might slow us down on the old clue front. Um, what's the MC stance on cross posing? Could we post it on there as well? My crossword now has 7x7s as well. Nate, they have minis on there now. Yeah, we can delete them off the wheel. I was just trying, maybe I was trying not to be, obviously most crosswords have got more than one anagram in it. Let me say so. I think it'd just be an extra little bit of something. Um, it might take longer. It might be harder to get. So maybe we put a time limit on it, and if we don't get it within a certain amount of time, um, yeah, we could do something like that as well. Anagram man, anagram man. I called you anagram man, underground man. I'm sure that's funny. Yeah, maybe once we've done it, we can't have another type. But then we may end up having to do a spooner at the end. Um, it could be impossible sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. But why don't we give it a go and see? Um, you can be thinking of a separate, think of a second type of clue if you want, and if no one comes up with one that fits the bill, then we'll go with the next best. What do you reckon? Um, and do you think we could? You think is it? Should we do this for the main crossword as well, or should we try and keep the main crossword? Because we get so many variations every week. Um, with the main crossword, but we'll give it a go. Let's try it. Yeah, let's go for it, Nate, and see. Right, you ready then? So, shall I? What shall I reveal first? The word or the clue type? Okay, but let's go for the clue type, will we? Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Anagram. Okay, we've got an anagram coming up. Remember, it doesn't have to be the whole thing. I will be keeping it. I think I will for this one because the last time in our last crossword we had 10 anagrams, which is too many. I think so. We need to be. Um, yeah, we'll definitely allow compound clues, Nate. But for the main crossword, I'll definitely keep a tally. Right. Let's see then. So we need to come up with an anagram for the following word. You ready? Gotta hope it's anagrammable. Haunted. Haunted. Remember, it doesn't have to be the whole word. Yeah, as long as part of the clue is the chosen wordplay type, that's right, Nate. So as long as you can scrape an anagram in there somewhere, then that would be great. It might kill the whole speed of this section, but let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll just do it for a couple of the clues, not all of them. But come up with a clue for haunted. What do we reckon? Wow. David, unbelievable. Horrible, Dante's ghost does this. Should we maybe did this, maybe? Dante's ghost did this as a past tense. Wow, my God, you're all coming in still with stuff here. Ghosts, troubled nuthead. Frequented playing duet. Nah, my God, this is amazing. Twisted nuthead, approached by spirits. Horrible, Dante's ghost did this. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the first attempt, David, was in the wrong tense, wasn't it? Whereas Tim's ghosts troubled, that's haunted, and it's anagram of nuthead. Hanauted. That's right, isn't it? Nuthead is an anagram of haunted, isn't it? Oh, where's Waxons? I don't see yours. Waxon. I got. Yeah, I don't. Underground man. I don't see it actually. I see Under Underground Man, I see Tim's and I see Nate's and Stein's. I literally don't see yours. Let me just look somewhere else and see if I see it. I don't see it at all, Wax on. Um, Sorry about that. I literally can't see it. Can you see it in so I think it's Tim. I think it has to be Tim's where's it gone? Ghost Troubled Nuthead is going into the puzzle. Wow, everyone, that was amazing. You did that really well. I can't believe it actually. That you come up with that with so quickly. I see obviously I've seen the one you saying I think you missed mine, Martin Dan, but I don't see your actual. I'd say Troubled's doing two jobs there. Ghost Troubled is haunted. That's weird that you can see it, Waxon. That's bizarre. Simon's, where's Simon's? I'm trying to see because it's gone so quickly. Memorable duet. Nah, you've gone for Simon, and that's very nice as well. Wonky Tune had covered under a spell. Very nice, Dan. God, you're all super fast there. Yeah, that's bizarre. So are we having a Stewart's inquiry about Haunted then? Are we with Tim's? Can Troubled not do two things? If so, then we're on Nate's frequented playing duet. Nah is the next one that I can see. Did anyone else see Waxon's comment at all? So we're going with Nate's then. I have to go with Nate's. That's the first one I think it works. Frequented playing duet. Nah is what we're going for. I think Tim. We've had a steward's inquiry there. So I'm gonna go with Nate's. Well done, Nate. Right. Shall we move on? Let's see what's going on with Wax. Wax on write something else in the chat just to make sure I can see all your other comments. That's so bizarre, yeah. Is there a way of putting something in the chat that only you can see? Is that possible? Yes, you switch from top chat to live chat. Oh my god, why am I in live chat? Why am I in top chat? I'm doing that right now. Ah, why is it giving me top chat? That's the first time that's ever happened. Oh, so Waxon's gone with nasty on death led to being cursed. Yes. Okay. Well, technically that is before yours, Nate. My God. I can see it now in the live chat rather than top chat. Very good. Ah, brilliant. Okay, Dan, you're in then. Sorry, Nate, you're helping out there as I ended up. We're going with Dan's. Nasty on death led to being cursed. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Now Dan's was before Nate's. Okay. Good. Right, let's do the next one. Do you want to do the wheel again? Followed nude dancing around with hat. Oh, that's nice. Guinevere, I like that as well. All right, Stein, I'll see you soon. Hopefully see you next week. Let's use the wheel. Then everything goes pear-shaped. Right. You want the next clue then? Will we let's do alternate wheels, will we? Let's not wheel the next one. How about that? Let's see. I'm just trying. Right, here we go. Next clue. You ready? This is, you can use any type of clue you like here. Deacons. Deacons is the word. Use any type of clue you want for deacons. And I'm in the live chat now. How dare YouTube decide that your chat wasn't the top chat, Dan? Hey? Yeah, is it? I think is it some sort of filter then? Nude. Yeah, it could be. It could be something like that. So we'll just use the live chat. What can you come up with for deacons? I've got one. Reverends dance so bizarrely. Oh, here we go. What have we got here? A second mad clergyman. Yes, that works, Sean, doesn't it? Deacon. Yes. Very good, Sean. You're straight in there. U.S. agency finds criminals and priests. U.S. agency, DEA, criminals, cons. Very nice, Dan. A second order of clergy. Yes. Very good. But Sean's in there, I think. Olaf. American agency swindles priests. Yes. Nearly deaf criminals becoming priests. Brilliant. Mix for a second clergy member. Very good, Simon. Assist vicar with each trick covered up by diocesan staff initially. Oh, lovely. First in it is the first proper clue in is what goes in the puzzle. Sean, so yours is getting in there. A second mad clergyman. It does work. I think the surface is it's valid. I would say. So I'm going to go with it. We're very wary of the time here as well. So I quite like mine. Reverends dance so badly. But we'll go with Sean. Well done, Sean. Right, next one up. Wheel or no wheel? We want the wheel. Okay, we want the wheel. The wheel is coming in. The Ouija wheel is here. You ready for this? So this is going to be for the next clue. What are we coming up with this time? Oh, it loves an anagram. Let's go on an anagram as well. But we don't want to do the same again, do we? Well, we just we're not gonna do the anagram. We're gonna spin it again. We're trying not to have an anagram this time from the old wheel. I put too many anagrams on there. Oh, this will be interesting. Double definition. That's what we're going for. Okay. Double definition. Here we go. Double definition for this word, which is, God, I hope this is double definitionable. Are you ready? Flavor. Oh, I think that's doable, isn't it? Flavor. We need a double definition clue for that. I'll get rid of there. There you go. I'll get rid of the wheel. Double definition clue for flavor. These it'll be a short clue, this one. Popular taste. As in flavor of the month. Smell the air. Zesty character. Yeah. I think popular taste works, doesn't it? You can be the flavour of the month, I suppose. Guinevere saying, I don't think it can be a double definition. It only works if there's a completely different root of the word. Yeah, maybe technically, but we can come up with two different meanings of flavour, can't we? I think. Zesty, character, relish, quality. I think popular taste works, I think. I don't want to get too bogged down in technicalities here. Um, so let's just go with popular taste with Dan there. British critics tend not to be so strict on that etymology rule, Guinevere. That's how strict you are, but maybe you make a comeback, Jamie. Yeah, but this is literally we're putting this in crosshair. They don't tend to get a lot of comeback there. Strawberry bite. Yeah, we're gonna go with Dan's popular taste. That's what we're heading. We're going for that one. Nice one, Dan. Right, next clue then. Wheel or no wheel? Are we gonna wheel it again? Are we gonna? Are we going to? Oh, Simon's coming here with one here. Oh, and Tim, taste, seasoning, savor the taste. Nice. Rebrush oval fur with unique taste. Wheel. Okay, we're going wheel. You ready? So we're not going to. If it's a double definition or an anagram, we're not. We're not. We're going to respin. Okay. I'm really hoping it's not a. I can't. Please don't be a spooner. Here we go. A hidden. Oh, this will be cool. We've got a hidden. Here we go. Oh, you haven't seen that, right? Look, I'll just prove it to you. It's a hidden. It came up as a hidden there. Um, I forgot to show you this thing, but there it is. It's a hidden. Sorry about that, Dan. that the whole, but let's go with hidden. Um, okay, so here's the next clue then. The next clue word you have to come up with a hidden for. So let's hope it's doable. What is the word we're looking for? Weekend. Oh my god, we can come up with a hidden for that, surely. That'll be quite a tricky one to come up with a hidden for, won't it? What do we reckon? Oh yeah, let me get rid of the wheel now. So we're coming up with a hidden for this wheel. Sorry, this is all technical hitches. Yes, Anthony, we have a wheel now. it, you can tell I'm doing this on the fly. I just thought of the idea. Now I'm trying to make it work. Well, we have a wheel now, Anthony, which immediately comes up, tries to direct what type of clue we have to use, or at least a part of the clue anyway. So for this one, we're having to come up with a hidden word clue. Guinevere, love it, love it. Oh, does it not work? Now eek, ending on Sunday. I think that works. I think that works. Twee Ken decided to hide on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, are we missing the hidden word indicator on yours, Guinevere, aren't we? Dan's gone. Twee Ken decided to hide on Saturday and Sunday. That's brilliant. Oh my god, that's amazing. Dan, we're going with that one. DS292. And the other Dan's gone for Twee Kendrick covered on Days Off. Nice. Anthony's gone Ken DCI appearance forthcoming. Uh it's the speed, isn't it? It's the pressure. Guinevere, it's the pressure. But I think Dan's Twee Ken decided to hide on Saturday and Sunday is a lovely, lovely effort and super fast as well. Unbelievable. We're going with that one. Oh, hang on. I've got the wrong. Let me just properly copy it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay. Very nice. Right. Next one. DCI Ken returns. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Let's go to the next clue then. Let's pick. Go. I'm going wheel again though. Yeah, I'm going to show you the wheel, and then before I reveal the clue, I will get rid of the wheel. Let's go for it. So we're going to spin that wheel. Let's see what happens. If it's a hidden, a double def, or an anagram, we're not using it. Oh my God, no! Right. I don't know why I put this in. I really didn't want it to happen. A spoonerism. We need a spooner clue for the next word. Oh my God, I hope it works. I'll put a 5 minute limit on this. If no one gets it, then we just come up with any clue. Um, okay, a spooner. Let's get rid of the wheel. Okay, do your best, everyone. Is this even doable? I don't even know what the clue word is. Uh, thanks, Simon. Had a few. Oh my God, that's maybe possible as a spooner. How do you even start that one? Oh, please, someone come up with this. That would be so nice. So we're looking for Fada Hugh. Fada Hugh. Is that even doable? Oh, Guinevere, come on, yes. Spooner's obsession, a color, bit drunk. Yes, come on, Guinevere. Love it. Obsession, yes. Wow, we're coming. Everyone's coming up with stuff here. Um, drunk, some fashionable color, according to Spooner. Passing gimmick with a color. Heard it was drunk. Wow. Guinevere, though, you've absolutely knocked it out of the park there, and really quick. Brilliant. Guinevere, you're in. Yeah, who thought? Yeah, look at the spinner one, so easy. Who would have thought that, eh? In we go with the spooner. Ridiculous. Right. This is proper tightrope walking. This one, isn't it? It feels very stressful. This. Right. Brilliant. Drank Spooner's latest color. Brilliant, Nate. Spooner's craze, a shade drunk. Wow, you're all unbelievably brilliant. Spooner's craze, a cut, half cut. It was perfect for a spooner. Wonder how lucky were we? I think spooners have a homophone in there. I think that they're implied homophones actually. Simon. So I think we're okay. Oh, everyone else is saying that now as well. Ladler's trendy color. something something. Yeah, I don't think we need homophone indicators. I remember having that before in a telegraph crossword. Right, here we go. The wheel of misfortune is coming back. Um, so now we're gonna go with. I'm gonna let's go with it here. Oh, a container clue. A container clue for the next one. So as long as part of the clue has some sort of container thing going on, um, then we're happy. Okay. So we're looking for a container clue this time. Let's go to the next clue. What is it? Oh, actually, hang on. Before I do that, I need to put Guinevere's into the. I've already put it in. Let me just double check before I reveal the clue. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh, I've already put it in. Okay. So now we need a container clue for the next clue. Okay. And the next clue word is unaware. Unaware. We need a container in there. I can see a very easy container word shouting at me there. Um, unaware. Come on, what have you got for me? Yeah, postmark spooner clue was amazing, wasn't it? It was so good. I had to do a short on it. It was such fun to do. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out my video of me doing postmarks crossword, or look at the short. Um, but unaware. Oh, here we go. Guinevere again. Guinevere, you're starting to motor here. French one is taking on a fight without realizing. Oh, without realizing, I like it. Unaware. French one. Yes, Guinevere. You're cooking with gas now. French one is in, taking on a war. Lovely container. That's perfecto. Très bien. Guinevere. French one covering war was oblivious as Dan's as well. Very similar thing. Not knowing, on extremely able. UN on sorry, not knowing UN extremely able to handle war. Very nice. Guinevere is flying now. Brilliant stuff. Okay. And it goes. French one is taking on a fight without realizing. Love it. Okay. Next one. Here we go. Bring back the wheel. You're no in Scotland, all like that, David. United Nations casualty envelops fight unknowingly. Yeah, that's brilliant, Sean. Really good. Well, the clues are brilliant here. Okay. You ready for the next rule? So if it's a container, this is a big memory test now as well. If a container, a double definition, an anagram, or a hidden, or a spooner, we're not doing them. Okay. So what have we got left? Let's see. Oh, nearly. It was near. We're not going to do a double definition. So we're not doing that one. I'm going to remove all instances of that and then maybe see what happens now. Right, let's try. I'm going to rule again. Anagram, I'm going to get rid of that as well if it's going to be an anagram. Remove all instances of anagram. Let's rule again. I should have done this the first time because I can actually remove these from the wheel, can't I? We've got acrostic. Bet you this lands on hidden now. The wheel has been spun to death here. Okay, reversal. This is a reversal. Next one has to have some sort of reversal in there. Are you ready? So I'm getting rid of the wheel. Let's find out what the clue word is. Here we go. Clue word coming up. We need a reversal in here. Twosome. Twosome is the word. Have we got a reversal possibility in that? Yeah, should add in homophone. Good point, Guinevere. I don't know if I can edit this thing now. I'll do it next week. Um, but yeah, twosome. Oh, Waxon's coming very early here. Emo's out with another. Are we missing the reversal indicator there? That's a brilliant clue, though. But I think are we missing the? We need a reversal indicator, don't we? David Underground, plant seeds back in book pair. Plant seeds back in book pair. Emo's out back with another. Yeah, that's right. That's brilliant, Dan. But what's David's underground man? I can't. I'm having an issue here seeing what that is. Plant seeds back in book. So in book is that OT? Oh, so oh yeah, so okay. Back into oh brilliant. Yes, David. Sorry. I was going getting far too complicated about it. Yeah, underground man, that's a brilliant one. Plant seeds is so back in book pair. Lovely. That will win. Now let's check out the other ones now. Let me see what else. Emo's out back with another. That's brilliant. Dan, that's an absolutely brilliant clue. Rewind the demo sow. Tapes to find couple. Brilliant. Sulky teens have something in Scotland to return to as a pair. Wow. Amazing, Guinevere. Duos plant drawn back in book. Duos plant drawn back in book. Yes. That is brilliant. Brilliant. But I think Underground Man has got the one there. Plant seeds back in book pair is the winner there. Got fastest fingers first, I think. Amazing. Right, we're down to our last one. Now why didn't I get rid of the reversal when I did the wheel last time? Okay. So we have let's see what we can come up with here. Here we go. I'm gonna ring it is going for the next clue now. And it's look as luck would have it, it's reversal again, isn't it? Right. I'm just gonna get rid of these both. Get rid of remove all instances of hidden. And if we could remove reversal, I would as well. Let's give it a reverse. Okay, here we go. Charade. Right, we need a charade clue. See, Olaf? This is the last clue. Charade. We need a charade clue now for the last clue word. Are you ready? Where is the clue word's gone? Okay, here we go. This has to be a charade. Are you ready? Desired. Desired. Oh, we can see. You can see how you can make that into a charade clue. Yes, I think we're in Wax On's territory here. Desired or desired. Indian communist sought after. Oh, Nate. Amazing. Desi, red. Sought after, desired. Outstanding. Lovely charade clue there. Nate, that was super fast. Amazing. That's definitely got in there before anyone else has got out of the blocks. That was incredible. Wow. Underground Man has Mr. O'Connor's angered love. So Des, ired, yes. But Nate has got in there with a fantastic clue. The mini. What a ridiculous thing that wheel was. Do we like the wheel then? Shall we keep the wheel for next week? Long for Indian embarrassed. Yes, Dan. Very good. Kate's gone for fatherless yearning. Desired. Very nice. Very, very good. Right. So look, we've got it in here. This is what the grid looks like, just to show you. There we are. So I will publish that tomorrow. All the clues are in there. I'll just make sure I've got capital letters in the right place and all that nonsense, and then we'll publish it tomorrow. But that was brilliant. What's the view on the wheel then? Wheel was fun. Do the wheel every other week. I feel like I'm being hamstrung at time. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dan. It's but at least we end up with a puzzle that's got like lots of different types of clue in it, haven't we? So maybe we'll do that, or maybe every other clue we'll use a wheel or something. But that was fun. Yeah, we got the Ouija wheel. We'll call it the Ouija wheel. Simon doesn't like the wheel. Well, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Right. Brilliant. Now let's get back to the business in hand of choosing the clue of the week. How are we getting on? Have we all voted? It's been lots of voting. Let's go to the voting page now, will we? And discover who's going to be the winner of the clue of the week. I need to bring up that page, so hang on a sec. Where's it gone? Here, isn't it? Yes. Right. Has everyone voted? We had lots of votes this week. It's once again, it's very tight at the top. Yeah, I'm not going to use the wheel for the main crossword. I think we'll just keep an eye on it. Good point there, David. I'm not going to use the wheel for the main crossword. You can go freestyle during the week. Right. Let's go then. I'm going to close the voting now. You ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1. The voting is locked. And let's have a look and see who has won clue of the week. Here we go. Horrible Den 1621 Dan has got in there with that's a fantastic clue. I love this clue. Well done, Dan. You are clue of the week winner for the first crossword. And next up we have person sounds like you and I, livid, confused. Who was that again? There's been so many clues and I can't remember whose is whose. Help me out. Who was that? Who was person sounds like you and I, livid, confused? And we had set apart and end a split. Union leader accepts Labour premise. That's Tim. And also in third, we have my clue in Lund, nameless divas. I ravaged one of a kind. Wow, there we go. It was very, very close. Very close. But damn well done. 2 was a debut. Was that bear with me a second. I'll find out now who it is. That was the first timer was Ashley. Yes, Ashley from Swansea. The debutants do well in this, don't they? In fact, the many times a debutant has come second in this, and this is amazing. So, uh, brilliant, Dan. You have got clue of the week. So let me just go straight into the old puzzle here. 1 second. I just have to copy it. Copy that. Now let's all go to my crossword. And where's it at? Here we go. My crossword, individual. We need to come up with a clue. And it goes definition. Look at this. This is going to be fun. Putting the definition in there is that. I'll do the explanation later. But there's Dan wax on 178. Brilliant stuff. Oh, it's done that nonsense again. Let's go back to the proper clue. There we go. And that's, how do we describe this? It's definitely got an anagram in there. Is an anagram in a charade, really, isn't it? Save changes. There we go. Right, we're in. So what I thought we would go with, Dan, if you don't mind, I think let's go for the, we're going to go with the, I thought we'd go with the big long word. Let's get the 15 letter one out of the way. I think there's some, I had a look earlier, I think there's some nice ones in here. So let's go 4 down. Let's go for the 15 letter one. Like we have State Department, which I think we had before, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we had State Department before we made it. Secondary school. What else have we got here? Second honeymoon. That's quite nice. Second honeymoon. Bermuda Triangle. Let's see. If I look at second honeymoon, how does that? It gives us plenty of options, at least. Secondary school also gives us lots of options. I think it'd be good just to get the long one in. Bermuda Triangle. How does that? That also gives us lots of options still at this stage. What do you think, Dan? Have you got any preferences there? Yeah, State Department. Remember that. The one ending in V would be. Let's have a look at what it gives us for the one ending in V. Let's have a look. Gustav, Pavlov, Rostov, Asimov, Improv, Karpov. They all pretty much give us something, don't they? Gustav, Pavlov. Could be an interesting one, couldn't it? It's up to you, Dan. Whatever you think. I'm happy to go with the one ending in V if you like. So, what do you reckon? Any of those take your fancy? So, Gustav, Pavlov, Rostov, Asimov, Moshev, Improv, Karpov, Chekhov. What do you think, Dan? Chekhov. Okay, we're going Chekhov. And we go. Very, very interesting puzzle we've got already, haven't we? So Chekhov is word of the week. Um, nice. I'm looking forward to seeing the definitions for that. um, brilliant stuff. Excellent. Well, yeah, I think in Chekhov has an H. Is that spelled? It's not spelled right, is it? Let's not do Chekhov if it's not spelled right, because that's annoying. Okay, let's not do Chekhov then. Let's come back. Let me go back. Okay, we're getting rid of we're getting rid of Chekhov. What do you think then? Hopefully you can see the list there. Pavlov, we got some dogs we could be talking about. Asimov, he's a science fiction writer, isn't it? Pavlov, we're going with Pavlov. Okay, Pavlov is word of the week. There we are. Nice choice, Dan. Um, okay, yeah, so we're going with Pavlov as word of the week. Brilliant stuff. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was good fun. I like the wheel, the Ouija wheel of death that we had there. Um, well done, Dan, on winning Clue of the Week, and well done everyone else for taking part in the Blitz as well. Good stuff, Guinevere, finally getting on the board as well. Brilliant, and yeah, what a fun stream. Hope you all enjoyed that. I certainly did, and I will hope to see you all during the week, and definitely see you all next week for another fun stream. So we're off to a great start, and I'm looking forward to seeing the clues for Pavlov next week. So thanks very much everyone for watching and joining in. Go and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.